Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga and I'm here today to bring you the review of elDLIVE episode number 2. So all this episode was about was tutors first. They get shown around the whole elDLIVE that branch, the branch that was in space. The ship we got taken to in the first episode, we got shown around that, and then we got the action piece for the episode where a criminal breaks out, goes down to Earth, and it is up to Tutor and Suno to go save them and yeah, go save the day. So they know the action set piece. So I'm just going to talk about a few things that came out of the episode. So the first thing that I want to talk about is how the whole thing with this alien, which I think Tutor named him Drew. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce his name, but I think it's Drew. So for the purposes of my reviews, we're going to call him Drew until I figure it out or something like that. But yeah, with Drew now, this alien that's within him, he's very curious, and that's why he's part of the reason why he wants to join the Space Police Academy thing. Throughout the episode, Tutor is a bit iffy about it. He doesn't know if he wants to quit or he doesn't know if he wants to stay on. But by the end of the episode, he's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay on. But with this alien thing, we find out, yeah, that he's a curious little guy, and also he feels what Tutor feels when Tutor's trying to get rid of this alien, he was strangling it, and he was essentially about to commit suicide. But yeah, so that's the first thing I want to mention. Excuse me. So the second thing I want to mention is that how they go to work during school. Now, granted, like Shooter just joined yesterday, so he'll probably get in trouble. He should get in trouble like within the next episode. Yeah, within the next episode. But my problem is with Suno now. She's probably been part of this Space Academy for some time now, so why hasn't she been getting in trouble? That's something that's gonna bug me a lot, especially if they don't address it. The whole thing with them going off in the middle of school to go to work, and yeah, it's not addressed. So yeah, that's the second thing I wanted to mention. So during the visit, during the working hours, he gets to see around the whole branch, the spaceship. As I mentioned before, he gets to meet a couple more people that work within this spaceship as well. He meets people in his division, blah 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 blah. So the action of this episode wasn't really that great. The fight wasn't that great, but it did bring up one question. So basically, let me start again at the beginning. So we had a villain who was already captured, break out and then go back down to Earth. He's doing his thing down on Earth, just causing unnecessary destruction. Suno and Tutor go down to deal with the situation. Now it's Tutor first that does that gets a crack at it. So I was right in when I said what I said last review when I said how Shooter and the alien Drew is going to have a kind of relationship like Reborn and Tessina did. If you haven't seen Hitman Reborn, go watch it. Go watch it. But yeah, that is where the alien Drew is going to have to motivate Shooter to go to work because Shooter is still. This whole series is probably about acceptance because Shooter doesn't really accept himself, especially because of the incident that happened when he was a kid. So he's dealing with that still, and he's probably going to trying to get over that. And I don't know, this might be a bit of a stretch, but maybe when he finally accepts himself, or the more he accepts himself, the stronger Drew and Shooter can be. And maybe when he fully accepts himself, then maybe he can actually get rid of Drew. That's just all maybes. But yeah, that is something that will be definitely addressed throughout the episode. So yeah, we have that, and they tried an attack, but it didn't work within the episode. Maybe because again, the weaker their shooter's acceptance, maybe the weaker his attack. So maybe that's how he gets stronger as thing goes on. But he tried an attack, it didn't work. But he does save an old lady who is very grateful for it at the end of the episode. So the last thing I want to address is Suno. Now, she did a transformation within this episode. I'm gonna call it Angel Mood for now because we don't get a name. And I'm thinking to myself, ain't you a human? Ain't you like an earthling? Ain't you a normal person? So it was nice to see. It was, pretty powerful. Was able to carve that crab thing easy peasy. But I need an explanation. And I'm not gonna like it. This explanations don't always have to come in the episode they're introduced, but as long as it's explained at some point, I'll be okay with that. So how does this whole Space Police Academy has a Men in Black kind of feel to it, where we have aliens coming after everything is said and done, and erase the memories of the people that we know, similar to the thing with it with the flashing light of Men in Black. But yeah, we don't actually get to see how they erase the memories, but I'm guessing it's a similar process. And yeah, that was everything to happen within this episode. I'm not hooked on the series yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still need more. It actually needs to be a bit better, but it's going in a good direction. I'm gonna give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I must be your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.